This Let's Play was made possible by these generous patrons. And we are back.
And we're doing something. I don't know.
We're killing bad boys.
We're making our way. We're going around, kicking butt, taking names and taken.
Don't.
Not the Liam Neeson kind.
Liam Neeson kind of butts?
Not the Liam Neeson kind of butts.
Oh, that's right. That thing's not destroyable until I wouldn't have jumped up there if I remember that.
You can get him. You got him. Maybe not. Maybe you don't have him.
Yeah, I don't think I did, actually.
Maybe you're trying to find a plot thread and you can't seem to see where it is.
I can't tell.
It's somewhere.
Come, get inside there. There we go.
It's very loose and not really narratively connected, but it's there.
Talking about Liam Neeson still?
No, I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts still.
Ew! Disgusting sandals.
Yes, very disgusting sandals.
Get those out of here. Whoa.
Ooh,
there we go.
Get that guy. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, third game's fun. If you played most of the series, it'd be worth it to check it out, but I don't know if I'd spend $60. That ending is kind of just the safest ending they could possibly have, and just such a jumbled mess. It's all crammed at the very end.
I never saw the ending for Kingdom Hearts 3.
The biggest disappointment.
But I have an
with that
assumption
game,
I get how it pretty much went down.
They did a good job of making a really manipulative villain in Birth by Sleep, and he's supposed to be the main antagonist through the third game. I think you see him like 2 or 3 times until like the very end, and when he gives his explanation, like, oh, that's kind of lame. And they're like, oh, but you see the fractions of himself, like, casually. It's like, if he's the main villain, I want him to see him do heinous shit all throughout the story that makes my life miserable.
So he was just a baby bad boy?
Yeah, kind of. Like,
no good
he did a lot of heinous shit, but he didn't do anything really in the third one except collect everyone to fight against you. Just the way they handled that narratively felt like a missed opportunity.
That's a shame.
There was a lot of chances for them to kind of make different plot points and make characters stand out and do stuff, and also just clean up the narrative, but they decided not to.
It was just a baby game for babies.
I don't want to go that far.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I was being over the top.
I don't regret buying it. I don't regret playing it. Just, man, when I heard the DLC's coming out, like, I think I'm done. I think I've scratched that itch. I think that's gone. I think I'll still look at that art stuff and be like, yeah.
I like how it took forever for the game to come out, but then it took like, what, 6 months for the DLC to come out?
Yeah. Well, I thought you were going to talk about my love for the franchise, just like immediately just dropping after 3.
No. Oh, jeez. Ow.
Music's still great, though. I'll listen to that music any day. I'll listen to music all the time.
Yeah. Jen had a lot of fun with it. She blasted through it real quick.
Yeah. I think Jen was a little less invested than I was, too.
Yeah.
I'd played all of them.
She played most of them. She played all the ones that she could.
Yeah.
There's another problem that I had with the Kingdom Hearts games. They were on like 19 systems.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, Jen did play a lot of them. I felt betrayed in a way. I was like, oh, cool, the narrative's finally gonna be over. Nope. Catch-22, or just like, and the real villain was like, no!
Give me the real one!
No, that means the real villain's gonna be like, I'm gonna be 60 by the time this franchise finishes, and Tetsuya's gonna be dead. Like, it's never gonna finish. Like, Jesus.
It'll be like the Final Fantasies.
I think as I get older, the more I like stories that are kind of succinct and have an ending in mind and don't kind of go on and just, they finish.
It's nice when stories wrap up like that. Like, they don't fucking cock tease you the entire time.
There's a guy I follow on Twitter. I think he goes by Nuri. He does a lot of different fan art, and he makes his living, I think, mostly on just commissions and stuff, like doing comic commissions. He does a lot of fan illustrations of like just different pop culture characters, and he had a point that I kind of was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with you, where it had to do with the Marvel stuff. I'm not unexcited. Okay, let me put this differently. I still like the Marvel movies. I don't have the gripe that other people have, you know, whatever your gripes may be. I enjoy them. They're fun. I grew up loving Spider-Man and Marvel characters, playing the Marvel vs. Capcom games. They're near and dear to me. But I honestly have like no interest in seeing the Marvel movies, especially with Spider-Man now not being in the MCU. The X-Men are so far off. I'm kind of slightly interested, but there was such a nice finality to the end of Endgame that's like, oh cool, it feels like the story's kind of done. I feel like I could take a break. That and Captain Marvel.
I think that was the point of the whole
way they handled it.
The way that they handled the what do you call it when you the phases? I think that was the whole point of the phases, man.
To have, and for sure, like this is the end of their first big, huge arc.
Yeah.
The phases don't really feel like an ending because they're like chapters in a book.
Yeah.
Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, like Phase 4 is like the end of that chapter, but kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Wow, you weren't kidding. He hits you
they're
once,
fucking they're
and he just wrecks
monsters.
And that's kind of the way I feel like with Kingdom Hearts.
Jesus.
Like even if more Kingdom Hearts stuff comes out, man, I'm gonna have to hear really good things about the narrative to want me to come back. Because if it's Tetsuya doing the same bullshit still, I don't know if I want to. I don't want to invest anymore.
Yeah.
I'm tired of investing in a franchise that's not giving me back. Gravity Falls is a good example of that, though.
Gravity Falls was a good one where it ended and it had a start and end point.
Thank you.
I'm trying to think of another good example of
Cowboy Bebop's good
Cowboy
with that.
Bebop was really great with that.
Anime is really good about that. I think more so than, I mean, it's got its bad cases too, but in general, there's usually a lot of anime that comes out like Full Metal Alchemist or Trigun. They all have an ending in mind and they kind of reach it.
Yeah. What about
One Piece doesn't count.
Yeah, I was gonna say One Piece.
One Piece is basically Looney Tunes. One Piece is never really gonna end. Oda's gonna die, and it's gonna be like last chapter. It's gonna be like, and then they found it, and that's just gonna be the end of it. That's gonna be the end of this story. It's gonna be a black box, and it's just gonna be a white font because he's too old to actually draw anymore. And it's gonna say, and then they found the Grand Line.
It's gonna be typed in.
It's not even gonna be like a bullshit, and it was always in their hearts. It was about the adventure. Like, no.
It was about the adventure.
He's not gonna write any of that bullshit. He's just gonna write, and then they found the Grand Line. Like that's it. Maybe there's a panel of Luffy like at 85 years old or something like that with a giant
across the
beard.
earth.
He just stretches
He's
across
like,
the
nope.
earth.
There's not. It's not here. It's not on Earth, guys.
Yeah. He just looks all over. He can't find any of it. He's just completely stretched out his body. That'll be the end of One Piece.
Yep. I don't understand. They lied to me.
Hopefully I get to see the end of it. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll end, but it'll end probably not in a satisfying conclusion because, I mean, it'll probably just end of not being able to go forever.
Most One Piece fans know it's a fantasy adventure. It's an ongoing thing. Like, there's no grand narrative arc to this. There's arcs in story, for sure, between, like, there's different arcs within there, and characters do change and grow and stuff. I'm not saying that doesn't happen in One Piece. But it's not like Full Metal Alchemist. There's a goal that's set, but there's not a narrative that they've kind of been building to. They're always trying, from what I understand of One Piece, they're always trying to find the Grand Line. There's always that MacGuffin. It's always there. It's always something for them to look for.
Yeah, I don't know because I haven't watched any of it or followed any of it.
We have friends that are into it.
But they are, and I've heard them talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does seem like that's very much the case.
Right. It's a fun show where like it's, like I said, it's like Looney Tunes. It just kind of keeps on going. Bugs is always gonna mess with Elmer Fudd. Luffy is always gonna have his ship. He may have different pirates along the way, but he's always gonna be searching for that treasure.
Yeah.
He may even cross just like Bugs. I don't know. Who knows?
He'll cross dress. 21. I keep getting him upgraded just in time for none of this to make any sense in the shop. I guess that's good, but at the same time, what was down there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I get you, man. I really want to like go back and rewatch Cowboy Bebop. What is? Oh,
Cowboy
I need
Bebop
a secret
still
door.
holds up. Samurai Champloo is really great.
That's somebody.
Sandy.
I lent my Samurai Champloo DVDs.
I have the Blu-rays.
Blu-rays to somebody,
So
and then
if you
they're gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, could I borrow them?
Yeah,
please?
I have them in my room.
Thank
I don't
you.
buy Blu-rays and DVDs anymore. I don't think most
What the
people
fuck?
do.
Where's the? Oh, I
this
know
is
what I have
really
to do
good.
here.
But yeah, I have a couple of series that I own.
Wee. Yeah, that would help out. Plus, I actually can probably watch that on like Crunchyroll or something now.
Probably, yeah. I was gonna check out Goblin Slayer, which you guys watched, but I didn't have access to it, so I just said,
Well, I'll give you.
No,
I definitely won't give you the password or
No,
anything to,
It's one of those things when it's a specific anime that I know I want to watch, I have to dedicate the time to watch. I haven't watched really anything in months. I think the only series that I've watched sitting down and actually focusing was Mob Psycho Season 2, which is
Oh,
great.
yeah, that's right. You were telling me that was good.
Psycho's
So was everybody
amazing.
on the Discord, too.
It's really good.
They were like, hey, yeah, you need to watch this. Like, Mob is overpowered, but not really. But, like,
It has a really good narrative arc. It's much more... I'd say it's more interesting than One Piece. One Piece is not One Piece, One Punch. One Punch is more of a parody show.
Yeah.
With you know, it's kind of like parallels of life and like how no matter how good you are at something, you still struggle at it type of deal. Like he's the most powerful in the world, yet, you know, he lives alone. He can't get a good job. No one like accepts him for his role. Everyone treats him like shit. Like he's still a no class nobody, even though he's the most powerful man in the world. It's a fun take on the Superman mythos. Mob is
much better than Superman, right? I don't want to talk to you, but
Superman's weird.
Oh,
like,
no.
I really like Superman, but it's hard to find. It's hard to recommend good material to people because it is so sparsed out. I think if you want to know who Superman is, you gotta go watch.
Not knowing.
You should go watch Superman the animated series. They do a really good job.
What the fuck? Oh, this is the activator. Oh fuck.
There's a couple of good comics that do him really well. Justice League Unlimited is a good example of Superman. I think Young Justice has a good version of Superman too, with Superboy and that kind of dynamic. And
you always mention Young Justice as being the good one.
It's really, really good.
So the activator I hit, I don't know if I've ever shown this to everyone yet, but the activator that I hit opens up the rest of this level.
Yeah.
But it also spawns new enemies.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the green just because it gives me way more health, and I can't get the bread.
Yeah.
But that's way more health now.
Dude, start taking some health.
Yeah, because those things are wrecking me.
I know people say all take one stats, but
well, there was no option to take that one stat there.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Woo!
I get why people are saying it because that way you're more proficient in the other. I like stamina. I like being beefy.
I like being able to take a couple hits.
Oh.
Especially when everything does so much fucking damage.
I remember.
God damn!
About. So Gears 5 got announced.
Yeah.
And I know.
Isn't it out?
It came out, and I know people are saying it's good, but franchise fatigue is definitely a thing for me.
Is it? I mean, it wasn't. How long has it been since Gears game came out?
Not too long, but I meant I played through 3. I played 1 through 3. And I was like, cool, is there an ending? Oh no, the locusts are still around and more stuff's gonna happen. You thought 3 was an actual ending, but nope, just tricked you. We wrote a new narrative with Gears of War 4. They're back, bitches, it's a different story. It's like,
oh geez.
Can't things end? And I get it. It's a multi-million-dollar franchise, epic. Should keep doing it because it makes money and people really like the Gears games.
Oh shit.
I get it. And I'm not trying to hate on it, but I saw Gears 5.
I think you might be a little bit.
A little from the standpoint of just I just have no interest. And I just hear a lot of people talking about like Gears 3 was fun. I enjoyed Gears 1 a lot, and Gears 2 was cool, but man, is this franchise really worth coming back to? But I mean, maybe I would have said the same thing about God of War, but God of War 4.
Would you have said the same thing about Kingdom Hearts? Yeah.
Now I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I would. Kingdom Hearts was at least finishing a narrative, whereas Gears of War 3...
Did it, though?
Yeah. I mean...
Did it actually?
It finished an arc, technically. It was supposed to finish a narrative.
Yeah.
It was supposed to. It was supposed to, like, neatly tie a narrative up and finish it, but the, like, plot thread they were leaving with... Starting with the mobile game...
Is that anyone's a Keyblade wielder?
They pulled out of their ass like a new thread to pull on, and they're like, oh, we're gonna connect this to the mobile game because this was always really there, even though it wasn't. But this will keep fans invested because now there's more for them to know. It's like, no, it's horseshit. You made up more bullshit. And
yeah. It filled up.
You had such a great chance at making this story have like a fresh start. I was really hoping that they were gonna kind of, in this arc, kind of tie up all this crazy time travel, all this insane convoluted bullshit, and really just kind of start fresh. Like not like...
That's what I was really thinking they were gonna do.
I was hoping they were gonna.
And then when it didn't turn out that way, I was like, all right, fuck this noise.
That's why I'm off, because I thought it was gonna be, okay, if they start fresh and it's a new narrative and the past still exists, it's not that it didn't happen, but we're gonna go back to Kingdom Hearts 1 type of storytelling where maybe have a little bit of what 2 had, where things get a little bit more intense in the second arc. Sure, fine. But God, Tetsuya, get a plot narrator. Go talk to the guys that write
somebody to help.
Go talk to the guys that write Final Fantasy, guys and gals.
Go talk to Hideo Kojima.
Yeah,
he's really good at plots.
I still don't know what Death Stranding is.
I have no idea either.
I want my brother to play just so he can
tell me. I think the opening cutscene's 48 minutes long or something like that. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I follow Kojima on Twitter.
I know that's a very Kojima thing to do, though.
It is, though. It really is.
That pretty much cemented that we're not going to play it because that's 2 episodes of us having no gameplay. Plus, I think the people who are really invested want to see it themselves.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really bode too well for us to
I still haven't even played Metal Gear 5, guys.
Yeah.
And I really liked Metal Gear. I love 3. I played all of them except for Peace Walker,
Is that it? That was it.
Yeah, I played all of them except for Peace Walker and the two card games, Metal Gear Acid, I think it was.
I never played any of those ones. They seemed a little not my style. Although most of Metal Gear wasn't really my style. It looks cool, it honestly does, but
I played through 4 though.
It's what is it, Guns of the Patriots?
Yeah.
It's cool, but I think I joined in way too late.
No,
so it's like asking someone to pick up Kingdom Hearts right now. It's like, someone gonna really do that?
One Piece and Kingdom Hearts? No, just don't. Just don't.
It's kind of, you've got your audience for the most part.
You've got your audience. You know what's gonna sell.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Jesus. God. Yeah, Metal Gear seems cool, and we've had requests to play it, but at the same time, it's like, I would be so confused on what the fuck is even happening.
I would play it.
And I think it was just Resurgence they were requesting.
I know I played all of them, except for, like I said, except for 5 and except for the 2 Acid games. I played all of them, so I know the Metal Gear
You say the Acid
story.
games, that's the card games?
Spin-offs. Yeah, the card games.
Okay,
They're spin-offs. They're technically not part of the main narrative.
Uh-huh.
If there was enough people that requested Metal Gear 5, I'd play through it. But I don't think we have the numbers to support it, guys.
Yeah. Oh, shit! Jesus!
If I could get 1,000 of you to say, like, we'll totally watch it, we're like, all right, let's go.
God damn.
That would also have to be October.
That would be...
That'd have to be said November.
Forever.
November, just like next year, maybe.
I was not ready for that stupid shit to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Metal Gear. I actually understand the story.
You would definitely be the one playing it, but considering that you've already played most of the ones that it seems that are necessary.
I've beat them all except for 5, and I have 5. It's like Uncharted 4. I've had Uncharted 4 for so long, but I haven't had time to play it. The only game I've been playing outside of the channel has been Wargroove.
Warcraft? Vanilla?
No, Wargroove.
Or Wargroove. Oh,
It's
that's
an RTS.
I'm familiar with that one.
We almost played it for the channel, but each match is 45 minutes. It's a long shit. It's a long thing.
It's a long shit.
It kind of is like that. It's
frozen to target. Victims burn when they die. I kind of like the generates a shield. And RTSs are just... They're hard. I'm speeding through the combat because, like, they have these cool cutscenes. Like, yeah, cool. Speed through. Hold the button fast. I want to get through these fights. I want to try and win. And it's fun. And I've been enjoying it. But when matches are 35 minutes, like, wow, we won't even beat a match in an episode. They're PvE, right?
If you played Fire Emblem?
I have not.
Fuck me. Advanced Wars?
No. I mean, I get the idea. I played Legend of Disgaea.
It's kind of like that. It's a grid-based map, and you have
movement-based system based off of like agility and stuff. How far you can move to line up to.
Yes.
Okay. I get it. It's like
you play Final Fantasy Tactics.
Sounds like the Disgaea games.
Yeah.
I think I played the mobile tactics game.
You've played Disgaea, which means
maybe it was just a mobile.
Disgaea is built off the same. It's basically a clone of Tactics.
Yeah.
From my understanding, they took the Tactics kind of style of gameplay and made a game based off that, which is totally fine.
I'm gonna go to the clock tower.
Tactics doesn't own that gameplay. I mean,
I'm getting my ass kicked.
It basically started with Tactics Ogre.
Tactics Ogre?
Yeah, Tactics Ogre. Not March of the
Penguins?
No, March of the Black Queen is one of them. I think that's the SNES one. Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together was the first one that created the combat system that they used.
Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Never mind, it's Japan. And it doesn't even matter. I don't even
the
understand it
the
anymore.
original game was called Ogre Battle for it was either NES or Super Nintendo. And then they kept on going on, but then they changed the format. So Ogre Battle used to be like Fire Emblem, kind of have that kind of Wargroove-esque system where you're on a map and you send troops, and your troops are... It's an RTS game, and you like StarCraft, you send in certain troops, but it's on grids, and they have certain movement speeds, so you fight combat that way, and then it'll cut to a combat scene like Fire Emblem.
I get you. I understand the concept, yeah. I haven't played any. I like those games. I think they're nifty.
Yeah, I think they're cool, too, every now and then.
Increases your movement speed 5 seconds after... Nah, I don't want that. I think those are interesting style of games, and for people who are very tactical, I don't think it would work out too well for our style for Let's Play, for sure.
I'm really, I don't want to say good at those games. I played a lot of those tactics games. I don't know how interesting they are for an audience to watch.
Yeah.
They're fun for me to play. I don't know if they would make entertaining games to look at.
Yeah, I'm thinking very similar.
Yeah. Great games, but I mean, that's something we discuss all the time. Like, is this something
right for the channel?
Is it right for the channel? Whether we like it or not, is this going to be good? And we found that games that typically do better are action-oriented games. Games that don't have a lot of dialogue, a lot of cutscenes, because whenever we get cutscene games, they're like, why are you talking over it?
Well, so what do you want? Like an hour of us not talking?
It's not a capture of the.
It's not a game capture.
It's not a game capture.
A gameplay video with no commentary.
Let's play, man.
We did a gameplay video with no commentary. It got about 10 views.
Yeah, not a lot of people watched it.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
And we're just explaining some of the theory to you guys that haven't watched it. So you know why we choose what we choose.
I'm getting
there is a reason behind what we do.
Ass kicked.
We think about it a lot.
Don't. Where'd you come from? Ah! Jesus Christ!
Why don't you just...
So fucking... Everything's so strong!
Yeah, why don't you hop out of there?
Out of where?
You could just go onto the top. Are they going to follow you?
Oh, well, I have to try and gather up experience and stuff. Plus, I heal when I can do these on kills and stuff, so I'm trying to regain a little.
Gotcha.
But some of them are invisible, too. So when I get caught on them, I'm like, where did you even come from?
Perfect. Guardian Scroll. Take that health.
Yes, please. 41%. God. I like how that threw me into red. They're like, oh no, Guardian Scroll, you can't use that. That'll put you under 20% or whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
And that just brings me across the other way.
Why are you breaking the doors and not going through them?
Because the level, oh Jesus, the level splits out left and right, crazy distances. Woohoo!
God.
Yeah. So instead of following them, I'm going up one tower at a time, so I don't get too lost. Oh God. That'll also put them on my map so I can see where to go.
Gotcha.
I just break down the door. No, the doors specifically. Ooh, jeez. Don't specifically like let me know that.
Clockwork Knights.
He is not he, but that it is falling. Jesus Christ! Where did you come from, friend? What? Where did?
I don't know.
There we go. These are the ones like I'll go through and search
Gotcha.
for. But that just brought me back to the beginning. Aww. How about we come back next time, guys? We will see you later. Beep, bop, boo.
We'll choose a destination. We'll figure out where to go.
I'd like to push through to get to the next level, but I still have a healing thing.
Don't hit those spikes.
So I kind of... Oh, there he is, Jesus.
Got him.
Okay, whew. Sneaky Pete. But I want to save... I'm trying to get as much from the levels as I can.
Right.
Because I'm going to get a full heal as soon as I get to the end of the level.
Yeah.